WhiskyJason here, Whisky Live Dublin 2024, together with
Cahill.
And June. Who are you?
I am one of the founders
Yes.
of Skellig 618 Distillery.
Very, very good. And what's your job?
My title is tour guide, but
Yes, I know.
I do some other bits and pieces as well.
Yes, tour guide plus.
Etc., etc.
Etc., etc. Let's talk about your whiskey first. You're holding a nice bottle in your hand. What do we have?
This is part of our core range.
Yep.
This is our small batch blended whiskey.
Okay.
Single grain, single pot still, 6 months in PX sherry. Smooth, sweet, versatile, balanced whiskey.
Very nice, very nice. Now you have a distillery, as far as I'm aware, and the distillery is still being built. Could you tell us a little bit about what is the process at the moment, Jim?
Well, like any distillery, you need all the licenses and all the permissions and everything to go with that. So we've done that. We've also acquired the site behind us. And we've just got planning permission and permissions for maturation on that.
Oh,
so that's exciting.
Some distilleries didn't get that at the beginning. Yeah.
So we're right on the Wild Atlantic Way and on the ocean. So that was important in terms of being able to do that. So we've ordered our stills. Our stills have arrived and they're sitting at the distillery. And the focus for now really is to get out and make sure that this whiskey is well known. We seem to be getting a really good reaction for what we want to make. You decide you're going to make it, you decide it's the style you want, and then you say, well, I hope they like it. And they seem to be doing that. I mean, the guys are here for the last couple of days. Cahill gives us great feedback. So he's right, he's a tour guide, market researcher, disgorger, cask finisher, you name it, and we do it all down there. So it seems to be the way we're going, and that will be then the focus for the distillery. So it's quite a big footprint. We have permission for 1 million LPA.
Okay.
So let's get going on getting out into market, and happy with the markets we're in, and let's go, an inch wide and a mile deep.
Very, very good. So what other bottles can you now?
We also have our
Show us.
single pot still. Triple cast, matured in bourbon, mostly finished in PX, little bit finished in peated scotch, married back together for, again, a lovely balanced liquid.
Very, very good. Now, what countries are you actually in at the moment? Distribution is not easy, I know.
No, so Ireland is a very important market to us.
Yes.
And I say that because it isn't for a lot of Irish whiskies, but for us, we want to win at home.
Okay.
And so Ireland's a very important market for us, so we're getting really good penetration there, and will be a focus. We are in Germany, once again, city by city, shoe leather. We're lucky because this year we'll probably have 4,000 German visitors.
I would imagine so.
Visitor experience. So we have the problem of saying you're from Cologne, okay, well, where can we send you in Cologne to buy? So it's opening the accounts in the right geography. We've just entered into the States, so that's going well, and you need to get that absolutely right.
50 times.
Well, you absolutely have to get it right the first time. Okay, so that's another, we're really committed there. Our social media and our digital media programs are helpful in that respect. We have plenty to show and talk about. Boots on the street. There's no shortcut way of doing this. Our geography means that we're lucky enough to have this amazing kind of road frontage. We'd be a long time trying to pay for that in an American city, so we're trying to make that work. And certainly we're in the Netherlands, we're in the Nordics in a soft way, but all making sure we're there and hoping that a tender will come from the system that we can win. But that's been really good for us actually. We're pleasantly surprised with very light touch from our part. So if we can get those working for this year, we have a couple of tier 2 markets that we'll look at next year, and the guys are great for giving us the feedback as to what's happening on the ground as well. So the synergies between the tourism and the whiskey sales, they work well.
Very good. Now tell us about the name, for those that don't know.
Skellig 618. So Skellig Michael is a granite rock, 12 kilometers into the North Atlantic. There's a 6th century insular Christian monastery on top.
Wow, he's done this before.
And we take our name from the staircase to the top, 618 steps, hand-carved from the granite rock in the 6th century.
And I always say, if you don't know what island it is, watch Star Wars.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
That's always where I go, oh, you know where,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah.
1,000 years of history in one Star Wars movie. Yeah,
Exactly.
correct.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we kind of distilled
That's
it down
okay,
to
but we
that.
actually kind of call it out because we're in a dark sky reserve.
Oh, okay.
So we're in a dark sky reserve, so it just means we're surrounded by ocean on three sides, and then you have the highest mountains in Ireland behind us, so it's very, very sparsely populated. So we call it out on our whiskey labeling, and we've got a North Star on the top.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Why
you know,
not?
exactly. So that's,
Very good. So you saw the Northern Lights recently.
we saw them on Saturday,
Yeah.
Friday
I
night.
did not, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, it was a fantastic shock.
All right.
It was a really just, oh my lord, it's cherry red. It was great. It was great.
Now, I am asking everyone at the moment about water for their distillery.
Yeah.
You put a distillery at a certain place, often due to the water.
Yeah.
For you, it's a location, of course, along
Yeah.
that tourist route that you're at. But is your water more hard, like in Kentucky and in America, or more soft, like in Scotland, and
Soft.
why?
Soft.
Would you like to answer?
Soft because of the limestone around the place.
Okay, very, very good. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Soft,
All right.
soft.
Soft.
Yeah.
Important.
Well, important, but also I suppose we have so much mountain water coming
Right.
down behind us. So what was a problem on the site, which was a stream had culverts over it, has now become very central in the in terms of importance. But we just get so much rain as well. You know, and it percolates down and it bubbles back up, and we call it right. It's soft. So, and sometimes soft water brings a different flavor profile, and sometimes hard water also has different compounds and different minerals in it. So you can only work with, we really are based there in a real place, with real mountains and real ocean, and so we have to work with what's in front of us as opposed to having a choice.
That's
And
good.
we make it work.
Last question. Irish whiskey is in the middle of a renaissance.
Correct?
How are we plateauing slowly but surely, or is it still skyrocketing up?
I think it's still going.
Why?
Still going. There's a plethora. Look, you've been here all day, Jason. There's a plethora of great Irish whiskey
There is.
all around,
Yep.
and that's only going to get better and better.
It's only going to get better and better. All right, very good. Last statement?
I'd agree. I mean, we're I suppose really as a category, it's really important for all of us that are really committed to this product, this fabulous product. We all wear the green jersey off the island. It's really important. We've got to build that category. We've got to get people looking in places for the Irish section. And we'll worry about which bottle they buy after that.
Great. All right, WhiskyJason here, Whisky Live Dublin 2024 together with
Cathal?
and thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.